Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Call of Duty U.S. Championships here in Orlando, Florida. Full Sail University. I'm Golden Boy, this is Gandhi. Let's go ahead and jump right into the action here, as it will be Domination Freight. And we talked a little bit about this. For those of you guys who may have just be joining us after that commercial break, what does Complexity need to do here? They're currently down in this series 2-1.
Well, the first thing was getting a little bit of momentum back, right? And they did that in that game 3. I don't know why FaZe would play Freight Blitz against them. The only team who has beaten them in that game type is going to be strictly business. For some reason, teams just, they like playing Complexity in it. But anyways, the main thing you're looking to do here is obviously get the 2-cap, but I really want to see from Karma, I want to see him inch up even more. I want to see him kind of get right in front of Owens and just kind of lock him down in front red. Kind of where J-Cap's positioned right now, but from the other side. All
right, well, let's join Karma here off the respawn. He is going to find a player. He is using that thermal, and we're seeing that. Oh God, 2 players in front of him. This could be really, really bad. There's going to be a player on B, but his teammate's going to be there for the cleanup, of course. Typical Complexity play, always having each other's back as they continue to maintain control here. And he's going to find one. Oh my goodness, the jump shot. He thought he got caught off guard, but not Karma. It just doesn't work that way. And Karma looking back red. There is going to be one guy there. As soon as he pushes out, he's going to get obliterated, and there you see it.
This is not looking good for FaZe because they got the red spawn. Because so in Domination, you spawn wherever your teammates are. Essentially, they have a spawn presence. So you spawn closer to your guy. Period. So when someone's hiding bottom red, you're actually going to get that spawn too. And oh my God, J-Cap winning that huge battle. So if J-Cap doesn't win that battle, Karma just gets to sit there and pick on them all day. And look at this route by J-Cap. Actually, J-Cap actually going top beer, and he's going to go for the flank behind Complexity. So as soon as he sees maybe someone goes C, or there's a gunfight, or he gets a couple guys down, he's going to hop on A. But he has to be careful because he does have an AR.
Well, here's the thing. As soon as he hops on that, there's going to be a player there waiting for him, and there you go. So that was an incredible read from Complexity, just anticipating that move. Classic here. Can't quite inch forward. J-Cap 5-3, finding one over by Gate. He takes him out, continuing to apply the pressure on White. Now, if you are FaZe, where are you applying the pressure? Is it going to be by crates, or are you just going to go for White?
Well, you know, a lot of teams like to go into red. They like to stack red and then push through. Optic, they do one of these things where they send 3 guys into red and they push out and they go through train and go to crates. The problem with that is if there's a guy front White, he gets an easy 3-piece. It's just how it works. You got to kind of smoke and roll, but I like to see the 2 mid laners, and then normally at this time, if I'm FaZe, I go, okay, I got to go underground. We got to stall, send a guy top Owens with an AR, kind of where Replays is now, and try to get a pick. If we don't get a pick, we are absolutely screwed.
Yeah, and there is going to be one member of FaZe actually going for a cap here on A, as they're just going to go for that split. But it seems like Complexity has committed. They are going to be making moves over by C. Let's go ahead and jump over to Cole and see what's going on with them as we hop over to TP, who won his battle by C. So he's going to be able to get control of that. And for the duration of this game, Complexity has had control of B. They have not lost it yet, despite the best attempts from FaZe. I don't know how, but Complexity keeps on holding them off.
Well, Aches just won a humongous battle here in the middle of the map. He was able to lock down B for his team still. And really, when you go for that flip, when you go on A, your main point is kind of to distract, and then your team hops on B because the other team has to commit to going back to their home flag. So it's like, all right, yeah, one guy's on A, cool, and then you just hop on B. But that's not at all what FaZe did. Instead, FaZe tried to get the full cap, and then Complexity, unfortunately, was all the way at their home flag, so it didn't work out.
Karma, great positioning from him, looking front White. As soon as anyone pushes out, Karma's going to be there to just slap them, but it seems as if FaZe got that one, so they were able to stop him. Aches, though, having his way over by White. He continued to just work around there. One member of FaZe is going to be making his way towards C, because FaZe at this point knows that they have to make moves, and it seems like Complexity's not in a position where they want to go right after A just yet. Has to win this. Karma, big win. The flag is neutralized, but it's not going to matter. Karma will sit there unopposed.
This is a dominating performance, by the way. With 50 seconds remaining, Complexity really put it on. And in fact, I mean, the members of FaZe haven't even had a single 2-cap, period.
Got a neutralization. Complexity's going for a trip cap. There's going to be one member left alive. That's going to be Cap, and he's going to get taken out. Now it's going to force FaZe to have to make waves over towards C.
Well, they get that spawn, too. Man. They get that spawn. So as soon as you're on the enemy's flag and the majority of the opposition is in the middle of the map, you spawn at the other team's home flag. It's just how it is. It's all about spawn presence. The character carries such a negative influence for spawns.
Yeah, and of course, you're a master of the spawn influence. So
hey, brother, that's how it works.
So with 15 seconds left on the clock, 100 to 54, Gandhi. 100. I don't think I've seen a 100-point Dom game that I've cast. At least not that I've casted.
I haven't seen one.
I mean,
granted, I'm like a noob, but like, you know,
well,
I haven't seen
no. I mean, I've seen 100-point games. I've casted. But I'm saying in this tournament, I haven't seen that complexity coming out with such force.
Look at this. I love looking up in the crowd, and everyone's like, "Ugh," and then just Mr. X is just like soaking it up, just clapping. He's like, "Yes, I'm the best. You're the worst." He like gels his hair straight up.
Yeah. Well,
anyways, taking a look at the kills, Merlin's beard, Aches 22 and 8. Whew. That's sick.
Oh my goodness! I don't know how to respond to that. What we just saw, it was a
oh my God, replays.
It was wonderful. It was wonderful.
Quadruple negative. That's normally a sign of not doing well.
Wow, and score currently plus 48 in favor of complexity. We've seen crazy comebacks before, but
that's a big comeback. That's a big comeback.
I don't know.
You're looking at holding a 2-cap for a long time. Look at that dance move.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay.
I don't really know what exactly it means.
Respect that,
or like how you what is it?
No, you go like that. It's you just.
Oh, you don't need to know that. Just here. All you need is this.
Well, all you do need is this. All you just need to go to the side.
Maybe a little pop every once in a while.
Side to side.
Yeah, just side to side.
That's how.
I don't have
my
footwork.
wife. You know,
I have footwork
from
Virginia. I have no footwork.
Yeah, you're
no
on,
rhythm.
You're on a farm, largely,
yeah.
for the most part of your life.
I can line dance. Imagine I get up there and line dance right now.
You got the shoes for it. Oh man! All right, so we have Aches already starting up the lobby, but plus 48.
They got this.
Complexity has his hands down.
Yep.
You seem so confident in your decisions. I love it, man, because I
can admit being wrong, so I just go with my gut. Okay. I think complexity. I mean, it's just really tough. I mean, how can you say FaZe is going to possibly win side 2 when they didn't have a single 2-cap the entire game?
That's true.
Sure, they neutral a flag or two, but that's
wait.
That's
I have
about
to wonder: did complexity hold B the entire time?
Basically, for the most part. At the beginning, it was a little bit of a stalemate, but yeah.
Yeah, well, once they got B, I don't know if they flipped it. I don't remember if FaZe had a chance to flip it back. But, I mean, even if, regardless of the fact, just that control from complexity.
Oh, for
now,
sure.
You know that, you just know that FaZe is now going to be, backs against the wall here in this game. And let's go ahead and jump over to Classic.
Do you think Karma's going to go level 3 Owens with this AR? So look, the reason why you would go level 3 Owens in this scenario or top Barn is because you're up by 48. You need nothing. And just like that, I think we are going to see a level 3 Owens. Now, the point of this is just because you know they're going to have to desperate on B. They have to. So he spots one guy, cleans him up, and he's going to be taken out.
But TP's going to be by himself. There is going to be 2 members of FaZe surrounding B. TP's just going to let this one go. Of course, they know that they have that just ridiculous plus 48 advantage. You see it there at the top of your screen. But this is the time where if you're a team, again, I'm going to use this word, don't get complacent.
Oh, yeah.
If you are, you're just going to pay for it. It seems like C is going to go right back over to complexity now as they're going to begin to make their approach on B. And you're going to have some activity over on the left side or the right side by gate for complexity. And the underground is open. So it seems like finally, Gunny, you're getting your wish.
It's happening. It's happening. Aches is going through, but I mean, FaZe is really bringing the noise. I mean, look at where their 4 characters are lined up at. You have 2 guys bottom. Owens, you have 1 guy rotating all the way back. He's like, wait, I know there's an Aches somewhere. I know it. And Aches, unfortunately, is going to get spawned on. His guy did not cause that big of a negative influence, and that is really going to be a burden on Aches. He's going to be like, man, I made the right play. Yeah,
it was a great play, but that was just, in the end, that was time wasted. And now Crim6 hanging up by the tracks here, going to push up over by White, see if he can find anything. Of course, complexity just, it's always going to be a great game when you're spectating them. And God, with the hip fire. He tried to go for the triple, but that wasn't going to happen. And now we're starting to see that cap from A, and this is kind of like shades of what we saw in that last game, except the roles have been reversed here.
This is exactly what you want to see. Look at this. Complexity is going to hop it. They have 2 people on B. This is going to go down so fast. Make that 3, and now FaZe is stuck with 1 cap. And now you're going to see TP just kind of push right into red, and he's just going to lay here. Or he's going to, yeah, there you go. Now you're going to lay there.
Yeah, it's like, do as I say. How dare you? I mean, for some reason, FaZe just all decided to double back over towards C because they wanted to be able to get that home flag. Now they're going to be exchanging blows left and right over by the middle. And TP just continuing to chill by Owens. Going to be bottom Owens finding 1 player. Top Owens, excuse me, second story. Gets that assist. Teammate there for the pickup. B is, TP.
Oh, wow. And he even rounded that corner.
I don't know how he managed to stay alive on that one. Taking a look here at the rest of Complexity. Karma getting some great shots there on players. He managed
They have
to
to kill
Classic.
TP. They have to kill TP. If
gonna
they don't kill
cause a burden.
TP, all he's going to do is wait for them to overcommit, and he's going to neutral C. And then they lose B instantly already. Two members are still down at all times for FaZe. They're trying to push up. They're not working together at all. They really need to make one push. And here's TP. Wins that gunfight. He's going to win that 9 times out of 10.
And on top of which, they're just so pushed up. So pushed
oh yeah,
up
this is
in
exactly how you want to play.
Yeah, it's lovely to see. It's just Call of Duty.
Like, look at that angle. I mean, it's a power position for a reason. They can't just run straight into it. But what do you do? Yeah. Do you push bottom fire and try to round around on TP? Because then, you know, you got Karma pushing in, and they may be going for a trip cap here. But look at this. Already, here's the flip spawn. So now FaZe is going to be spawning all the way at A, and now you see TP coming around on flank. He's got one, and he's able to get the 2-piece, and that's going to secure him C.
Nice play from TP there. They're going to continue to work B as well as 2 teammates pushed up. You got Eggs on the right side. He's going to find one player. You saw it there on the map. The approach looking splendid here for Complexity, as we'll go ahead and join Karma, see what's up with him. He has a player right by White, opting to go back and challenge again. TP, though, he gets dropped. 10-4 performance out of him. But FaZe have managed to flip that flag. But Gandhi, I think it's too little too late.
Yeah, I mean, it's only a plus 40 advantage. Not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
48, excuse me.
It's kind of... yeah, it's kind of hard to come back from that. They managed to get this cap.
All right,
it's neutral.
Well, we got 45 seconds here. So instead of, you know, wasting time at the end, obviously we'll go through the stats. The next map is Sovereign S&D, okay? We know Complexity loves A. We know FaZe adores B. You know, there's sometimes they may run a Bulldog, but 9 times out of 10, it's really just standard B pushes. The trophies go down instantly. Sometimes they run smokes, not too many times they do, but they really rely on their guns to go heavily. Who do you favor going into round 5? Obviously, you have to say Complexity has an abundance of momentum. Just unreal. And obviously, they're only going to have X clap for him after this, but still.
Yeah.
They're in soundproof booths.
Yeah. Well, you know, though, the thing for Complexity and FaZe is they're 8 professional players.
Yep.
They're not going to let this loss, or FaZe isn't going to let this loss just affect them by any way.
This is just so haunting for him, because this is exactly what happened at Philly.
Different roster,
if I'm
though.
FaZe, I look over and I go, really? But this is what you're going to do to me?
It's a different roster, though.
I know.
It's a different roster. I mean, surely something has got to give here for FaZe. But Complexity, man, they just know how to make a game, seriously. And just a great matchup there. Shout out to Classic, who did his absolute best to be able to bring his team into it.
Amazing.
But they were kind of just, they were messed up since Jump Street. There wasn't much they could do. But in any case, so guys, we're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, game number 5, it is going to be Sovereign Search and Destroy. Who is going to come out on top and move on to the next round? Find out.